Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the Vice President, Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman, who is with us here, and the government of Ghana. I have the unpleasant duty, sadly, to announce a national tragedy involving the crash of a military helicopter this morning around the Adansi area in Ashanti region. Government regrets to announce the demise of the following persons in the tragic crash: Dr. Edward Kofi Omane-Boamah, Minister for Defense; Alhaji Dr. Ibrahim Murtala Mohammed, MP, Minister for Environment, Science and Technology; Alhaji Muniru Mohammed Lemuna, Acting Deputy National Security Coordinator and former Minister for Food and Agriculture; Dr. Samuel Sapon, Vice Chairman of the National Democratic Congress; and Mr. Samuel Abuaji, a former parliamentary candidate; Squadron Leader Peter Bafemi Anala, Flying Officer Manin Chum Ampedu, and Sergeant Ernest Ado Mensah. The President and government extends our condolences and sympathies to the families of our comrades and the servicemen who died in service to the country. All flags are to fly at half-mast until further notice. Thank you.
All right, it was for our Hosem Kessie Ato Ghana. And I wasn't even supposed to be online because a very, very sad news. Because I believe in the history of Ghana, no, it be NC that. It's a plane that was supposed to carry the president of the land. But this particular plane, helicopter, was supposed to carry the president of the land together with other ministers. And the BBC ya mampanyi se da bimi ntimi nkonti omane bo amane mo amaka no munkusi manemo. And then that tragic incident actually happened. A very, very sad day. In fact, when I heard it, and I didn't even believe it until I cross-checked from other news agencies and sent me home. And I just checked the news and then I realized Ghana Air Force the news about some plane be ayera and as a sebe. But what is on this planer? This very, very simple statement. The buyer said, on board were 3 crew and 5 passengers. Further details will be communicated very soon. To Ghana Air Force for this are plane by the underline the word plane Z9, Air Force Z9 plane edino. So I did a lot of research and I could be saying the plane FN Z9 a particular plane and but I can confirm say this particular aircraft manufactured in Ghana, in China, a Chinese aircraft. Na China for no eto franchise from France company be. Inti plane nankasa number a Z9EH. But I think it's a Z9C. But Ghana didn't own a Z9EH ni dino no. Inti if you really want to check on this kind of news and so on, and also I've done a lot of research about the plane, that aircraft to be precise, and that is the details of the plane. And let me read a little bit about the aircraft. Now, if you say a particular plane, because many people will be communicating about this kind of topic, but you didn't go in depth, what actually the plane stands for. Into this particular plane, it is manufactured in China. The Diankasa is Z9C. That is the plane that was Ghana Air Force and using officially France for China for Kotos our franchise and edify. It's Ghana Air Force no. Or much is this particular aircraft no. It may fat crew members of 2, a capacity of 73 troops or 48 paratroops. And there is the details of the aircraft. And yet to say some people are trying to argue to say be a plane that be or something. Of course, the plane no, the cross-checking it was being manufactured somewhere early 90s. The early 90s aircraft. But I think it's been in service. So we check a plane away and found call war, but rather no, the supported troops. And which means a plane is being capable of transporting passengers and other goods. The way you plane yeah, the ammunition system at the war nibi. That is not how the plane itself is manufactured. That is something we need to check into. This is the particular type of helicopter. Nkasa na your mom panifui. Let me use those kind of words. Your minister city ma ekokrasi you know. A Z9EH Ghana Air Force 4 and a AUC. In fact, the name of Sunka Karantino for some voice as a on Fanche because I rehearsed some kakra at the Ghana. I didn't actually expect these kind of things from Ghana as now because you heard Panifui Brao ma see here Brao ma bre ama Ghana. Na at this particular time, sebe anka ombejo ma home kakra no. Anyway, assign ababitwam. Ipacho nipa na eti plane no Dr. Edward Omane Boama. Ingini nim Dr. Omane Boama. Dr. Ibrahim Muktala Mohammed. Papa insu yeni majuma Obama Ghana. Because I'm not going to say none of them matters. Actually, they all matter. Because look at how it is. Arehosema sebe eto. Now these prominent Ghanaians, Dr. Samuel Sapon, prominent Ghanaians, flying officer Chum and Padu. Look at all these kind of men. Imagine say, papa wom, unuye bi ka ho, wo fa ka ho, o party by wom. Arehosem. Until today is a very, very sad day for Ghana. Mr. Samuel Abuaje, Alhaji Muniru Muhammad, Squadron Leader Peter Amala, and Sergeant Ernest Adumensa. All these men on board displayed 8 strong Ghanaians. Yes, sometimes we as an Ukraine, we say, how the world is actually designed. Because Semanpanyi Kobabi. Na kwa representina akra o yere no ma mampanyi si mi nkosi na namu ha o me kwa aba o na wo ya sebe pama ya re hosem panyifo ebusuafo ye mamu nyina ya akọ president look at how on Dr. Mane Boamate yes no. Anyway, Ghana mampanyi dada na nadu dangwa Akufo-Addo so say or send condolences the ma government ne abusuafo aka achi mepache wa onua ne Dr. Mane Boama ne mpanyifo aka nyina no ye mamu nyina ya akọ because nobody actually expected this. Opie ne wa ade we is a man minim say we NPP ni o we as long as we Ghana ni banko ade sebe utim hu say e ara hosem kese pa e na to ye just photos eti child and then she say the first person or the news imam just photos just what you there. In fact, I made them video will be a comedy way. The second one just said my third one I'm saying what is just sending me? Then I went to cross check all media houses and I'm saying what? How on it? Minianum na you found eyewitness account. You could be as a plain no. A dear potting pan or what dream they see I'm play way about from about your here's a video way.
It's a bit much. The Chinese said, I didn't board you. And your board you on the first one, and a trade you are Buddha, and a cycle boat beponim. And she a boat beponim a landed form into some lady, Ninashi. I say, Opening, you know, Cassadia, or Crabacocra, Untimin Cassay, Obefa be on my befi. Omo machine, also boo homo to me shit, but to the ultimate who Nensa, nine identify, say, as Miss Bentiana go to. Omo machine, Oka who be a chess away dear, at a dear shilling and publishing. When your say any pass Messia now been trained up. Why shikura, why shigrabe? I'm a to me, say any pan was shit. Which may identify any pass Messi, Ubiashi, Idaho. Miss me, Metia, and I'm a Dimirica by and Bedrufi. About 2 hours ago, and I'm a Dimirica, my frobe upon our car.
You say, yes, Hosem. Hosem. Na memfa yenkono de yenhwe video kakra bi so. Pacha wa ohwe me no sro fache me because this particular party and baby Hosem. Me hu video me rehoye. Nti me pacha viewers discretion. Me pacha ohwe na hawa o de fache me.
Na ije dem no. Nipa da black no. Yo. Nipa pa da black, nipa na asisa no. Sali easy. Different da osa. Baby asi. Na da asi. We easy. Nipa pa da asi, nipa pa da osa. Na ije dem no. Nipa da black no. Yo. Nipa pa da black, nipa na asisa no. Sali easy. Different da osa. Baby asi. Na da asi. We easy.
Hosem. Piano girl. You say you learned the pilot just qualified. I just don't want to believe in those kind of things because young fan is a mampanyini too kind. That's how the pilot I feel we're qualifying and qualifying. Me, I don't want to believe in those kind of things because I don't. Sad I don't want to be going there because sometimes when we have prominent Ghanaians, especially Minister of Defense, too kind. That's the helicopter and then you cannot tell me it's a pilot I feel no qualify me. I don't believe in those kind of things. Until you find it as a true. Now program no more kono. Now I shall say that they were expecting them to arrive. Ashanti Regional Minister could jina simpie so kasa. Any news no ekobono. Yenti Ashanti Regional Minister bra na okasa or the two just say abusuan for nananom. BBBSC inti di etwa so ha akọ. Bacho yenti Ashanti Regional Minister kakra.
Medicine in ananom say we na ma humia yanya emergency bi ma ha eso do yakone yeba etimi MC fo ni bi ni commanders ni bi ye betu na yakwa handle say emergency ni kakra ministers aka wa chire no mbehwe na adwumadi ni dia aka ni na no ma hwe no ma hwehwe e dia maye me ye sure say betumi awie emergency problem no ni asaba ababeka mo ho ansa na mapo ba ma huye na say wie na me MCs ni bi kwa na nya ne mo ho sem na adwuma bi na abasesi ya wase yeko yekotu ana mo de besia na madam nyina ma sima ko shira mo.
All right. Message now, teacher I think so. The accident scene must be protected for investigation. That is something I also wanted to discuss about it because about the military helicopter crash, ministers on board, now civilians and a kind of if you check a video, anti military no, any security agencies say what those regions couldn't rush there to protect these kind of people or properties. Sometimes Ghana and Nima be also ask you the because the military need to catch them and say throughout all the regions, Ashanti region, they didn't have any military or in the helicopter. I rushed to the scene very quick. I'm civilians that could do first. If you check a video there, then I don't know the kind of society we are living in. Say, build a better society, say, build a better society. I don't even know because I was expecting, say, and when this kind of prominent Ghanaians are abroad Ghana Air Force, one also say more flights, you could have traced it. Another aircraft, all of a sudden, it may do. But look at this scene, it took over 5 hours. Not civilians in the church video. I don't know. Meaning what the situation actually is in Ghana because there might be no more as well. Anyway, I reckon 70. Nimadi ebe. Television for. Yes, sir. What the mama and the live stream, mama and fancy her. Now, China, we'll come back and do some better discussions about all these kind of things because my children say I'm hearing many accident. It doesn't matter say land or by air or whatever. Because where Dr. Manebo Mamu ma winning there, sebe. Look at how any person ya shake go. So if it comes out say pilot Now when you're that qualified to fly that kind of aircraft, then very, very sad. Very, very sad. At a child, I don't know, because sometimes Ghana and all kind of case, then you get some session of Ghanaians on Baby did you attend because they may be reminded the way I know. I mean, who says think at the Fufrubi mum. But when you beat you walk car, be do at them. And then I have planned to come and talk about Shatawale ne Yoko Boss Asem and this tragic incident by it. Maybe or China, if I'm in better mood, I will come and then talk about this Shatawale nonsense because we need to build a better society. But see, I'm building society in a year. They are in same bibri and a beba. So let's imagine, say, Dr. Mane Boma we and a yeren and ma, your honorable Muntala and yeren and ma, or saying Yankupon Pungus and a president and a co fly this particular jet. Would you imagine this? Just imagine this. And the papa surround up flight and a plane to on this is a 9:12 for the anopa. When him so Russia called Boasiaba, Aqua Ghana Juma. Now, always will be do was on a kinkri. You see, if you're in a ma, how are they going to survive this? Opa papa and we know papa video in them internet so all throughout the same enemy be say papa na share na be did that way. Oh. Champion for mesramo, maybe see ha. Nyame ya adom ochena. Mesan yaba biem, me da obi ase. Mama ye nyina ye nwie abusua na ho na se bitimi akọ so mama a. Ye wa bitimi akọ nsu akoma abusua na wa bo mo so wo bi so de ma abusua wa bo because this is a very very sad incident. E bitimi aye me, e bitimi aye wo. Imagine say wo a won me kasa sisi ai. Na oti ade me na se ka akopem ho na se wa hye wu a. Tie na nka abusua fo be ye. Wow. Nti mesramo ne mo menfansi wa nyame ya adom ochena. Esen baby medi any William Munufi amakona channel the debate with Munufi so nya subscribe ya pacho no subscribe e de mame nyankopon enhwe abusua nyina na eno mu nyina entena obetimi adwo mokra nso akosi ya mesre na ne nyankopon se omwa na yenje omokra enkonkosi ye nti ne the news amede ma won say the aircraft na land ya and ya ema mpanifo wi ye manufactured in China na Ghana Air Force flight and the by flight Z9C or international defense Z9EH but Ghana Air Force de nakasa de Z9C eno na ende ede nsemi ba enti miselo mama yensom o mama kanso yankopon eno wontana bye bye.